On today's Daily Strike, the Lightning are in Seattle as they prepare for a 4-game road trip. This is the latest news and notes on the Tampa Bay Lightning for Monday, March 16th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick. The Lightning are already in Seattle, where they'll start a 4-game road trip tomorrow night. They're coming off a 4-2 loss to Carolina at home. They finished their homestand 1-2. The Lightning are just 3-7 since returning from the Olympic break. Head coach John Cooper on getting out of this rut.
So this is where you have to really dig deep here, because you can't let them fall and say, okay, well, we're never coming out of this. It's just going to take a little bit of time. But you see signs of us coming. At some point here, we got to get rewarded.
Charles-Edouard Destoux on what to build on for this trip.
Coming up, we had success in the past on the road, so we just have to keep working, keep playing our way. If we do that, a good result will happen for us.
Yanni Gourde on trying to right the ship on the road.
We got to have the right mindset going into this road trip, and we should be fine. I mean, I tons of belief in this group, and I know we're gonna turn this around, and we're gonna find ways to get back on track.
Now, the Lightning currently sit with 84 points through 65 games. They remain in second place in the Atlantic Division, just 4 points behind Buffalo with 2 games in hand. Erik Cernak and Nick Paul both returned to the lineup Saturday night. Cernak played 16 minutes and had 3 hits. Nick Paul played 10 minutes with 1 shot on net and won 5 of 9 faceoffs. Pontus Holmberg had an assist on Yanni Gourde's goal Saturday night. That gives him 19 points on the season. That ties a career high. Victor Hedman got his 811th career point on Saturday with an assist. That ties Sergei Gonchar for 18th most points by a defenseman in NHL history. Brayden Point's got 13 points in these 10 games since he returned from injury. He has points in 8 of those 10 games. Ben Pierce and Julie Stewart-Binks will have a brand new Into the Blue podcast presented by Penelope Bourbon out this afternoon. They'll preview this 4-game Western Canada and Seattle road trip, look at the roster as Nick Paul and Erik Cernak return, but Dominic James and Declan Carlisle will miss time, plus their weekly plus-minus segment. You can catch the show on Facebook, X, and YouTube, or download the audio in your favorite podcast app today at 3 p.m. Eastern. The Lightning are in Seattle, where they'll have a practice this afternoon. Then they'll take on the Kraken on Tuesday night. Puck drop is scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern. The game will be televised locally on the Spot Tampa Bay Channel 66. That coverage begins at 9:30. Our radio pregame coverage also starts at 9:30 on 102.5 The Bone and in the Lightning mobile app. The Lightning will return home on Tuesday, March 24th, when the Minnesota Wild come to town for First Responders Night. Limited tickets still remain at TampaBayLightning.com. Dave Mishkin, Greg Linelli will preview this 4-game road trip on Lightning Power Lunch presented by Reef Rum today at noon Eastern. You can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X, listen live in the Lightning mobile app, or download the podcast afterwards and listen on demand.
This day in Lightning history.
It was on this date in 2019.
Kucherov wins the race. So no icing, but he couldn't control it. Instead, it's Backstrom getting checked by Kucherov. Left circle, Killorn! Score! Hat-trick! Alex Killorn! Dagger! And it's 5-3 Lightning with 46.3 seconds left.
That was Alex Killorn's first career hat trick as the Lightning beat the Capitals 6-3. It was the 55th win of the season, and they were up to 114 points in the standings. Both broke the franchise record that they had set the year before. The Orlando Solar Bears beat the Greenville Swamp Rabbits 3-1. Anthony Bardero, Luciano Wilson, and Aaron Luchuk were the goal scorers. John Gillies made 34 saves for the win. The Solar Bears host the Florida Everblades on Wednesday night. Congratulations to the U.S. Paralympic sled hockey team. They captured their 5th straight Paralympic Winter Games gold medal. They defeated Canada 6-2 in Milan for their 6th gold medal all time. The U.S. is the first nation to win gold in the men's and women's Olympic ice hockey and the Paralympic sled hockey tournament in the same year. Thank you for listening to the Daily Strike for Monday, March 16th, 2026. I'm Steve Versnick, where every day is hockey day.